Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Thursday yesterday. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, March 3rd, 2023, and it is a day A. For instrumentals, it's a day 3. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I'm so happy that you're here in school. Thank you for bringing that great energy. Thank you for bringing that great energy yesterday, right, when we had our Read Across America Day, the Dr. Seuss Day. I heard that the Cat in the Hat came around and visited. We had Thing 1 and Thing 2, and some guy who kind of looked like me going around with a big sheet of paper that announced that, yes, the winner of our Battle of the Books was Green Eggs and Ham, which is awesome. So anyways, hopefully you had fun with that. Same thing with the drop everything in read time. And maybe you're still wearing a shirt with words on it too. That's a great way to celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday. All right, let's go into our lunch menu for today. We've got 4 choices. Your first choice, your hot choice, is Mickey's whole grain pizza. Choice 2 is the cheesy pizza sticks with marinara sauce. Choice 3 for kindergarten through 2nd grade is the lunchbox meal with turkey. And then for grades 3 through 6, a turkey sandwich meal. And then last but not least, choice 4 is the sun butter sandwich. So guys, choose what you want so that it can be prepared and you get what you want. Of course, if you're a packer, you are already good to go. Now remember, we have 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, be respectful. Number 2, show that you're responsible. And number 3, show that you are ready. And let's talk about that readiness, guys. Okay, when you're about to learn a lesson, you don't know if it's going to be a hard lesson or an easy lesson, if it's going to be something that really interests you, or maybe something you got to work at being interested in. How do you get yourself ready, right? Maybe math isn't your favorite thing. Maybe reading isn't. Is that porcupine in you like getting you at red alert? Or can you get the turtle, the prefrontal cortex in you to take a step back and chill out, dude, right? Just relax. Okay, can you get to that part? Okay, and one of the best things you can do, for me at least, is to take that breath in through your nose, fill your belly full of air, and then let it out so you can feel your shoulders just relax. Have you ever done that? Right? Maybe if you play sports, a lot of athletes do that, right? They take that breath before they make the foul shot, or they take that breath or a couple breaths before they step up to the plate as a batter, right? So ways to calm ourselves down are used not just in school, but also to get ourselves ready for anything else. Sports, anything that makes you nervous. I've shared with you sometimes that I get nervous. My porcupine gets me on red alert when I've got to talk in front of big groups of people, like kids like you, at an assembly. But over time, I've learned to, take a few breaths, get myself ready, let that turtle come out of its shell and to say, hey, we got this. This isn't an emergency. We can think through this together. Okay? So that's what readiness is. I want to encourage you guys today to respect yourself, respect your body, know your body, right? Know your feelings. Okay? And especially if you're feeling those big feelings, those big emotions, think about how you're going to take responsibility for them. Before you lose it, before you flip your lid, right? Can you get that turtle out to get yourself to slow down, chill, and, get yourself ready. Take that breath. Let it out. Take 5 breaths even. The slower you do it, unlike a lot of things, the better it is. Okay? Give it a shot. I'm curious how many of you guys are going to try it and tell me how it went. All right. Special announcements for today. Like I said, yesterday I loved the Read Across America Day. Our teachers did a great job putting that whole thing together. I have to say, I really liked that Battle of the Books. I know that we started with just the Final Four with Gertrude McFuzz versus Sneetches, and we also had Green Eggs and Ham versus Yertle the Turtle. That's all we did. We started with 4. Some of you guys have said, it might be cool to bring it to a bigger number of books. Now, we'll probably have to plan that out, space that out a little bit more. But yeah, who knows? If you follow March Madness for wrestling, shout out to you there, Mr. Packer. Or even, for most people, you might follow March Madness in in basketball, college basketball, you could start with as many as 64. Now, I don't think we'll ever do that, but maybe we could start with 8 books one year. Or, who knows? We'll see. We'll give it a shot. I definitely hear some of you guys. I love the fact that so many of you guys felt like this was kind of a fun little thing to do, and maybe it might just be something we add to this great experience we have here at John Beck. The other thing that's going on, as you already know, is a Kids Heart Challenge, and I have a couple facts that I want to share with you, shared to me from Miss Oliveri. Number one, we have now really gotten a number of kids signed up and registered online to raise money. 70 kids here at our school have already registered online. 70. That's a big jump from last week. Second grade now has the highest number of students registered online. Second grade kids. Great job. If you're in Miss Heller's class, Miss Feely's class, and Miss Rubin's class, well done. I know that not everyone is signed up online, but hey, you guys as a grade level have the most kids signed up online. And we have 13 students who have already completed Finn's mission. So just a reminder to all of you to do Finn's mission, especially as you log on online. And as of this time, we have one student who we can recognize at this moment, that's not to say by tomorrow it could be somebody else, as the highest fundraiser. Jace Leon is our highest fundraiser at this moment, followed very closely by Adeline Kreider. And last but not least, because we are raising money for a good cause, to encourage people to use their hearts and exercise and get them stronger, for a good cause, we as a school are raising for this American Heart Association. We have already raised $3,740. That's incredible. I also came across a couple facts about the heart. So I want to share one with you, and maybe tomorrow I'll share another and another thereafter. You know those gallons of milk that sometimes people buy at the store? That's a gallon. That's a gallon of milk. That plastic thing with the handle, that's a gallon of milk. Our heart pumps blood through it. Do you know how many gallons of blood your heart pumps through every hour? I'm not saying throughout the day, just in 60 minutes. That's 83 gallons of blood that your heart pumps through. That is some hard working muscles right there. 83 gallons. That's 83 milk jugs of blood being pumped through your entire body. That is pretty impressive. I did not know that fact when I read these facts, so that was something new to me. I have a feeling that most of you guys probably didn't even know that as well. That's 83 milk gallon jugs of blood that your heart is pumping through, not in a day, but in an hour. And don't forget, we've got 24 hours in a whole day. Think about that too. And if you're great with multiplication, 83 times 24 would tell you how many gallons of blood your heart will pump in a whole day, in 24 hours. So, curious? All you teachers, all you students out there, do the math problem. See what you get. All right, listen, if nobody else has told you this, I want you to hear from me. I love you. So many of you guys are sharing that love. It's kind of made a comeback. I love it. The care. I love seeing that. And the encouragement. Guys, make sure you spread that in what you do. It's not just in what you say, it's in what you do. Guys, remember, love is tough, right? It's not always just saying the happy things. Sometimes when kids your friends aren't doing the right thing, you've got to call them out. That's also love, right? Showing them how to do what is expected is love too. So it's not always just helping somebody, right? Sometimes when someone isn't doing the right thing, you can show love, care, and encouragement by calling them out and being honest and having those kinds of conversations too. All right, can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing Friday.